Ahoy friends, Steve from the Black Spot Guild here to make two videos for you guys showing you some fun stuff. So today I'm going to show you the firing of this beautiful tower pistol, Japanese replica flintlock pistol, and I'm going to show you firing this awesome little miniature, very functional cannon. So we'll start off with the flintlock pistol here. So this is a Japanese-made replica tower pistol, flintlock pistol. It's a 69 caliber, so over half an inch bore on that guy. It's used, very piratey, very awesome. It's got some awesome wear to it, but still extremely functional. It's still extremely real. You can fire blanks, you can fire real musket balls out of it. Either one. So for today I'm just gonna do a blank out of it. So the process is pretty simple. People overly complicate it. There's no need to overly complicate it. It's a really simple process. So we'll start with a little charge here. I labeled this one 80. It's got 80 grains of black powder in here. It's triple F, 3F black powder, which just means it's a pretty fine grain. You can use double F, 2F, but it doesn't burn as quickly, so you don't get as much of a pop out of it. So this is 3F, 80 grains. For such a big bore, 80 is good for tinkering. Again, it's not a science. It's very subjective. I could put 40 grains in here. I could probably put 100 grains in here. Either of those would be fine. It's different if I'm trying to target shoot, or is actually in battle. You want to maybe be a little bit more precise. Yeah, if you're dropping the ball in and actually firing it. But even then, it's very subjective. So we're doing 80 today. That's pretty good for this bore. I have a smaller caliber that I usually do 40 or 50 in it, and it works out really well. But for this guy, 80s will be pretty good. So anyway, this is it. How it goes. So you've got the two cock positions of the hammer here. You've got with it closed, you got that closed position. Then you got the first cock is what we call half cock, and then you got bring it back all the way for the full cock, that second click. Okay, and if I pull the trigger as I bring it forward, I can carefully bring it forward again. So for doing this process, we want to bring it back to the half cock position. That's how you ideally load a pistol, flintlock. So the half cock, that is where that saying comes from, going off half cocked, is from that first cock on a flintlock pistol. It's very unlikely that the gun will go off from here. Very unlikely. So it's considered a pretty safe position for the flintlock to be while you load it. So if it goes off half cocked, that's where the expression comes from. It's unlikely, and it's not a good thing. So all right, so we're in that first position. So then I'm going to next rip off the end of this black powder. Gonna dump that down the tube, down the barrel. Okay, now at this point, if I was firing a ball, this is where I would add the ball. We're not going to fire a ball, so you drop the ball down in there. Since we're not firing a ball, I'm just going to take this paper, put it down in there. Once I do that, take my ramrod, cram it down. You want to get it good and crammed down there. If you have too big of an air pocket in the back behind the powder, that can potentially lead to issues like explosion issues, where you don't want explosions. So yeah, put it all the way down there. After that, we're going to take a little bit more powder I have in this separate container, put it in the firing pan here. Probably can't see, but little firing pan. Put a little bit of black powder in there. I got ridiculed in a previous video that I put the black powder in there first before dumping the stuff down the barrel, and that is typically how they did it in real battle. They would put it in the pan first because it would all be in this one tube. Rip off the end with your teeth. Rip off the end, put a little bit in the pan, the rest down the tube. So that's how they typically would have done it. Again, trying to do it the safer way this time to not get so much ridicule. So Got down there, put the paper in, rammed it in, it's all solid, put some in the pan, close the pan. Okay, we're still in the half cock. All we have to do now to fire it is pull it back and fire it. So here we go. Fire in the hole. Boom. Success. So that's this pistol. It's 69 caliber, Japanese made tower replica. Pretty sweet. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy.